Well, good morning, everyone. We have a special surprise for you. Joining us this morning is two Jacksonville Trailblazers, Coach Jerald Ingram, the Jaguars' first running back coach and a two-time Super Bowl champion, along with Robin Valetutto, former manager and choreographer of the Roar of the Jaguars, and NFL alumni cheerleader with the Kansas City Chiefs as well, and a leader of the youth outreach right here in our community. So, first of all, good morning and welcome. I love when you guys come on because
we love it.
Robin brings me gifts, okay? I don't know if any of these are yours.
No, none of these are mine, but a lot of it is part of me.
Yes.
It's all vintage. We're bringing you the history.
Listen, I want to thank you for the photos that you shared with me, Robin. How was it going back down memory lane? For the folks at home who don't know what it's like to be during the playoffs game, how is the feeling when it comes to the Roar of the Jag?
It's magical, really. And I moved back to Jacksonville about 3 years ago now, because half my family lives here too. And to get re-involved with the program, and Christy Steckman-Zinda, who's the current director, was one of my cheerleaders, right, during my first 10 years with the team. And to see how amazing the program has evolved since our first decade of the team is wonderful. Yes. And we love working together with our NFL alumni chapter and the current organization. It's been just been magical.
Well, Jerald, what's different about playoff season? You know, as from a coach's perspective and as a player's perspective, what is it going into the playoffs? It's different from a regular season game.
I mean, this is what we train for, we run for, we live for, and you know, and the season starts way back, you know, in January and February, just as the other season ended. But now we're on a path of having that opportunity of bringing the Lombardi Trophy to Jacksonville. So it's exciting for the town. You and I grew up in a town that had so much pride and success in winning those type of things, and having an opportunity, you know, to see the community, because this brings the whole community together. And that's why we have done what we have done. Robin's done a great job of doing it. You know, us and the players here and winning it, and watching Tony Baselli, you know, and Liam Combs and Gladstone and bringing this team together. It's exciting times right now. So to watch everybody prepare for tomorrow is exciting. It's a great week.
It really is. And you can feel it no matter where you go, restaurants, bars, you can feel it. Those two things on your hand right now, this is what people are fighting for. The Jags, what does that mean to even be able to rock that and wear that when you're walking inside of a room?
I wear it with a lot of pride, because you don't realize how much hard work out of everybody in the town, the community, the team effort. Everything is about the team above self. And the smiles that it brings on people. You know, it's a great time, but you know, when you have your name on that Lombardi Trophy, and you have that town associated and city associated to that winning pride, and as they say, the roar, it is the roar. And tomorrow we're going to be louder than Buffalo fans.
Oh, we have to. The Mafia.
Oh, definitely louder than the Mafia. Definitely.
Robin.
But it's a beginning.
It is. When it comes to fan energy, because you're talking about that roar and being loud, you've taught these ladies, you've been there, you've done that when it comes to the playoffs. How important is it for fans to be engaged and knowing what's happening on that field and showing up?
Okay, so Coach, what's it called? Is it the 12th man? Is that what the fans
Definitely the 12th man.
So the 12th man, bring it tomorrow. No matter where you are, if you're watching this game from home, you yell as loud as you can, because I promise you, the team on the field, the cheerleaders, they're going to feel that energy. And we need that energy to win.
There's a lot of stretching going on when it comes to the Roar too as well. I follow a lot of the ladies on Instagram. They posted last night the last practice before the big game. What do you want, you know, fans to know, even when it comes into being a Roar and what it means, the pride it is to be a Roar?
For one, it is a lot of dedication. It is a lot of work. And these women who are hand-chosen to be in these very few positions every year, they have the biggest heart for the team, for their city, and they will show that come tomorrow. And so I just give just so much praise to Christy, the women of the Roar. These are amazing role models, not just for the city, but for our youth who are our leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, and
it's a huge role.
I was gonna say, when you two are together and when you see the magic behind it, it's important because it stands out amongst a lot of people. When you come on the show and you talk about the Jaguars and, you know, the Super Bowl champion, that's not a little bragging rights, you know, that's big.
Definitely, it's huge. And the thing is, we were close.
Yeah.
And we should have won it way back when, but we brought this city together. And, you know, when you think about the history, you think about, you know, the Wayne Weaver and Dolores and Tom Coughlin and Judy Coughlin and what they've done for the community. And now you have Tony Baselli, who loves Jacksonville, and he's given his heart. But I also have to give, you know, a lot to Angie Baselli as well, because she's gone through a lot with Tony. She's seen him go through the pain and the work and the effort of all the players that have contributed to Jacksonville and taking pride in who we are. And like I said, it's the one day on Sundays that brings everybody together. But in playoff time, it brings everybody together. And if we can continue to win each week and finally go down the road and win the Lombardi Trophy, it will change Jacksonville. This small market town is louder than any big market town.
You know what I love seeing being back in this market after being gone for a while is that from the little kids to the women, there is a massive fan base growing on the female side. I was just at Sports Mania last night. Half the people in there were women and kids. So excited. And we love that you bring us on because we're the OGs.
Oh, yes, you are.
We're the vintage. We are the history that we're going to keep showing and giving and sharing that history forward.
Robin and Coach Ingram, thank you so much for joining us. I know Lee has to tell the weather. She has to tell the folks at home how important it's going to be tomorrow. Sorry.